Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Kyla and I am oh so excited to have you join us today. This video is going to be the first installment of my Family and I Go to Hawaii series. If you did not know, for Christmas, my mom's side of the family, my grandparents, my aunt and uncle, their 5 kids, my uncle's 3 kids, and then my parents and my 2 siblings and I, so 17 of us, went on a vacation to the island of Kauai, and it is the smallest of the Hawaiian islands, and we were there for about 7 days. We left on the 26th and we returned home on the 4th, and these videos are going to take you through that journey, and let me tell you, it was an extremely eventful experience, definitely once in a lifetime, and I know that we were all extremely grateful for this opportunity to go and spend time together. Starting off at the airport, we woke up at 2 o'clock and had to be to Chicago. I think we arrived at like 6 or something. So here we are, we're on our first flight. I actually did not record anything going through security or the airport except that little clip you saw there because I was so nervous, you guys. Taking 17 people to Hawaii is crazy, and you know, I had my cane with me. Winter did not come with us, but I had my cane and I was able to get early boarding with a companion. So my dad went with me for all the flights on the way there, and then my sister decided to go with me on some of the flights for the way back. Flight number 1, I actually sat by my youngest cousin. She is 9, and it was her first flight, and it was really adorable to see her and the rest of the kids who have not flown, their reactions. It was absolutely priceless. And she just kept going, we're flying over mountains and water, and then I think at this point here in the video she was going, does anyone see the airport? So it was definitely a really cool experience to see all those kids flying for the first time. I actually have no problem flying. Like, I love it. It doesn't bother me at all. So here you can see, I believe, yes, this is us taking off. We flew from Chicago to Oregon, and then we flew from Oregon, which is happening now, to California. That was probably our second shortest flight. Here we are on the ground in, I believe, oh my gosh, I don't even know, you guys, but, here we go, and we're flying out of Oregon, and like I said, we're going to California, and then we had a layover in California, and I think at this point in the video, I'm like, what are these, mountains or hills? And you know, the reason I'm narrating over this is because when I talk in videos, I do not like the way I sound. And then here we're flying over. I love flying and seeing like everything outside, and I think it's really cool because I can see it even though I can't 100% always tell what everything is. Like these, I think I asked, are they cars? And this was my favorite flight. So this is our flight from Oakland to Honolulu, and it was our second to last flight, and it was so beautiful. The sky was absolutely gorgeous. We flew over the water. It was absolutely breathtaking, and everything was pink, and it was, you know, my favorite. So then from there we got on our final flight in Honolulu to Kauai, and that was like 20 minutes, and I did not record any of that. We actually got these pineapple rum drinks, and they were super awesome. So here we have the view from my bedroom window. We had 3 suites, and my aunt and uncle and their 5 kids stayed in one, my grandparents and 3 cousins stayed in the other, and then my family of 5 stayed in the third. So we could see the ocean from our balcony. It was really, really pretty. So this is technically day 2. It is a Friday, and my parents, siblings, and I went to explore around our resort. And as you can see, we could see the volcano from our hotel, which was really cool. Obviously, here's the ocean and some lava rock. And then to my left is this huge wall made up of rocks, and it looks really nice. The ocean, my camera doesn't do it justice how blue the ocean actually is. So yes, the ocean is really, really blue, and I actually discovered I love the ocean. As you can see, here's my attempt at getting me walking in the water. Not very fun. So after that, a couple of us got in 2 of our 3 cars and went to Costco because with 17 people, we're not going to eat out every single night. So here's just a couple of images or clips rather of, you know, some of the scenery on the island, and actually it is the location of one of the Jurassic Park and Indiana Jones movies. They were filmed on the island of Kauai, so that's what we were actually talking about in this clip. So you can see these mountains and trees, and here is our grocery haul. This is one car full of groceries. And after that, we went to hang out on the beach, which was just like a 5-minute walk. It was right behind our hotel. Now moving on to day 2, or technically day 3. A couple of us went hiking, so this is just some footage of the hotel next to us. Here's their pool. It was huge. And actually, so we went hiking, and I was thinking, okay, walks in the like jungle area, no problem. No, my friends. This was, okay, hold on. This is a rooster and chickens, and I love roosters, and we will get into my obsession with birds later in this series of videos. There's my mom. But anyway, so I'm thinking we're gonna hike, you know, in the trees. No, rock climbing, people, rock climbing. So me, blind Kyla, who hates the outdoors, went and climbed rocks. It was terrifying, but I can definitely say that I did it. Oh, okay, so here we go. These cats, this was a family of feral cats that lived outside of our hotel, and one looked like my cat at home, so that was super exciting. I named him Coco after my cat. So I literally had so much fun talking to these cats. Every day I just go out on the balcony and talk to these cats. And we actually did have dinner most nights in our room as a huge family. So here is the next day, and we actually went shopping. So it was funny because my family went shopping, and then we ran into my aunt and uncle's family with all their kids. So we hung out for a little bit in some of the shops together. This was actually a restaurant, and we didn't know that at the time, but I left it in because we actually went back there for a huge group dinner that night. So this was, I believe this was Sunday. Yes, this was Sunday that we went shopping. So from here, we stopped at this activity place to see what excursions were available. We did not end up doing any, but that was totally okay. So the next couple of clips are just strictly stuff that the shops did offer. So here, it was funny. This shop was so tiny. Myself, my 2 siblings, and my aunt's 5 kids all took up the whole shop. So we were the only customers in there, and we took up the whole shop. And here, I'm just scanning over some of the absolutely gorgeous items that were sold in this shop, and I bought a couple things, but I'm not gonna say what they are because some of them were gifts and I don't want to give that away. Here we have some beautiful pieces of art. I noticed that some of them were roosters and nature and everything, so I just quickly scanned over those to show you guys. Here we've got some necklaces in this convenience store, and we went back here so many times. To this one store, they had t-shirts for $5, so you know the whole family had to get themselves a t-shirt. I think my sister got like 3. And you cannot be a girl in my family and not go to Starbucks. So my mom, sister, and I went to Starbucks, and I actually got a venti toasted white chocolate frappuccino. It's the holiday one, so it had the red sprinkles. Here we go, more chickens. I think I'm talking to it and asking it if it wants to be my friend, and obviously it was not interested. This was actually at the, here we go, we have the spouting horn. And so we stood at the spouting horn for a little bit, and, you know, my family is watching this water, and I will go back to another clip where I'm associating with a rooster instead of enjoying the scenery. I don't know. And then next to it, which you'll see in a second here, there were some vendors, and they had, you know, little more shopping areas set up. Okay, here we go. Me talking to this rooster. Gorgeous rooster. And we are actually... Excuse me, we're back at the spouting horn, and here we go. Now we have the gorgeous crafts. Like, look at these flowers. These are beautiful multicolored flowers. And I loved everything here. I didn't actually buy anything. I was obsessed with those circle bags. I was gonna buy one, but I chickened out and didn't, because I'm like, I have too many purses. And the next part, we drove up to this huge canyon, and my sister and mom are not really a fan of heights, but they did it anyway. So here's my steak dinner and my Maui Wowie, and before that was my strawberry margarita, and we had a huge family dinner, and they actually had a local Hawaiian celebrity entertain us for the evening.